Hello and welcome to Gardening at 58 North. In this video I'd like to give you guys an update on my avocados here. So this is the one I previously planted. As you can see, it's done really well. This is the Hass variety. What I wanted to do was grow a Hass variety and a Fuerte variety of avocado at the same time. See how they both compared and see which one did best in the cool kind of climate here in Scotland. But unfortunately my Fuerte ones haven't grown. I've got two of them here. Both of them have been sitting there for several months, and as you can see they're not really doing anything at the moment, which is a shame. So I'm just going to have to wait a bit longer for them. Might try some different stones. Certainly with the Hass ones here I had to use about 5 stones until one eventually germinated. It's quite strange, they all had the same treatment, just sitting in the jar of water basically with the bottom wet and the top half quite dry. What happened is most of them sat there for about 3 or 4 months, didn't do anything, but this one only sat there for a few weeks and it started to grow some roots. So I don't know what it is, some of them seem to like to grow straight away, other ones just sit there and don't seem to do anything at all. So this one's done really well, as you can see. When I last had it on here, I think it just had a tiny, probably about 1 millimeter long root just starting to come out the bottom of the seed. As you can see, it sent up a good strong shoot. Got loads of healthy leaves, they're really good, nice colour. They were red for a long time, the new leaves seem to come through red, but they're now pretty much all turned green. You can see these still have a slight red hue to them, but generally they're all green, and it's got quite a good root system. Kind of hard to see I think on the camera, but there was a lot of healthy roots earlier on the bottom there. So it's doing very well. Unfortunately I won't be able to compare these two because they're completely different ages now, so it won't be a fair comparison. And I'll just add, I have been growing this inside the house. I was going to wait until both of them were growing and then put them outside, but I'm just going to keep them in the house now because it's already July. By the time I get one of these to grow, it's probably going to be September, October, and by then it's too cold in Scotland to put them outside. So I'll just grow this in the house for now. I might put it outside next summer maybe, I'll see. But certainly enjoying the conditions in my bedroom at the moment. This was quite a big stone as well. It wasn't quite as big as this stone here, but it wasn't too far off. So I had a lot of energy, and that's why it's grown so big so quick. It's only taken a month or two I think to get to this size. And what it's done is it grew the stem without any leaves for a while, started growing loads of leaves, then it seemed to stop growing, wasn't doing anything, and all of a sudden it started to produce a few new shoots, you can see there. So I think it's going to put another little spurt of growth on. And at the end of this video I'll show you a time lapse that I've done of this so you can see it growing. Not the most exciting time lapse, it wasn't growing at a really fast rate. I think that was just at the end of its growth spurt that I got the video. But you can see how it was developing the leaf, and you'll also be able to see hopefully how red the leaves were and how they started to turn green as they matured. So I'm going to keep this in a sunny position. Looking at it, I might actually need to repot it soon. But as I said before in my previous videos, I have got a lack of space in the flat, so I'll just have to be careful not to put it in too big a pot because then I'll have nowhere else to put it. And hopefully I'll get one of these germinating. There's not many Fuerte ones left in the shop anymore. Seems to be a period in summer when because the Hass variety is the most popular, and you always get a lot of them in the shops. But there was a spell over the summer where there was a shortage of Hass avocados, so there was a lot of Fuerte ones available, so I managed to get a hold of a few of them. But now they all seem to have gone back to the Hass variety, so it looks like I'll just have to stick with this one, and if I'm lucky maybe one of these will germinate and I'll get something growing. But that's all for this video, and I say I'll leave you with a time lapse of this growing over the last few weeks.